lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So here's Miami's starting group. Rashawn Holmes out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Irving at the point guard position. Offensive rebound. And Doncic gets it to go.
And he's become a true warrior on the backboard. Doncic understands how to position himself on that offensive board.
Now, here is Irving. The feed now to Grant. Over Okongwu. No good from Grant. And the Grizzlies with possession. Pass to Okongwu. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Irving. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Grant gets a wide open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities. How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Rozier looking around. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Doncic outside. There's the pass to Okongwu. 4 on the clock. Here's Giddey. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving kicks to Grant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Doncic passes to Okongwu. Giddey with it. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Passes it to Ayton. Takes the 13-footer. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Miami trailing. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Grant. And the rejection by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing. He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now, here's Rozier with the shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Ayton missing. The Heat trail by 3. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
And he makes that one.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And a new group in for the Heat. Muscala, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Winslow comes in for Vanderbilt. Kobe White, he's checked in for Terry Rozier. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here's Nunn. Floats it up for Grant. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Osman. To the inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's White. Here's Grant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Grant's got 5.
Grant can move out there as a big. Firm screen and great cut.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Dinwiddie dishes to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's White. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Grant. And that one drops for him.
Well, he's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do, getting much better at it.
Just a man. Trying to find Bagley. Gets it to him. And the layup falls.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Winslow against Bagley. With some arc. Rejected by Harris. Osman kicks to Dinwiddie. He feeds it to Bagley. Lays it up off the glass.
They have to do more to shut down Bagley.
1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the court for the Heat, we've got Mike Muscala. White is out there with Irving, and it's Justice Winslow, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 3. Just 2 to shoot. No good from Irving. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the paint. That's good from Harris on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a 6th man.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
A different look for Miami. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Muscala. And it's Rozier in for White. Free throws off from Bagley. And with Dinwiddie off the bench, he will always provide offense and ball handling.
A great point, Kevin. He can set up others, but usually looks for his own shot. Can be streaky at times with it, but when he gets it going, he can win you a game by himself.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, Dinwiddie. No points in the game yet for him. Feeds it to Harris. Stolen by Winslow. Here he goes. And the dunk by Winslow.
Well, Winslow thinks, give me a gap, and I got 2.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Pass to man. Now here's Bagley. Covered by Winslow. Tries again, and it's Bagley getting it to go. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Harris. Dinwiddie with it. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Here now is Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Connects from three-point range. Rozier's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Heat. And there's the pass to Osman. 1:49 left here in the second. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Bagley. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And a new group in for the Heat. Muscala, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Grant comes in for Winslow. Kobe White, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Rozier missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Passes it to Avdia. Giddey with the bounce pass. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. White the pass to Rozier. Back to White. The Grizzlies pull it in.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
White with the defensive effort. The Heat trail by 13. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The three. Avdia can't hit. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Rozier, and he drives in.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
Doncic outside. Pass to Avdia. With 1 on the clock.
And that's a play where Grant lets you know that he can stick with his man and do a good job defending.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back.
And as we not surprising to see two competitive guys.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing. That's all for us. Now it's time to say.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Marvin Bagley.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Doncic. Okongwu is out there with Ayton. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Doncic finds Giddey. Clock at 4. Over Rozier. Giddey no good. The Heat trail by 11. Grant dishes to Irving. Screen by Grant. Over in the corner, Rozier. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Rozier's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Miami. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Ayton a screen on Irving. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1. Very fluid.
Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Giddey against Rozier. In the corner, Irving with it. That 3 off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Doncic against Rozier. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami making a change here. Winslow's checked in. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Now here's 8. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Doncic. Yep, that one goes. And now a 12-point Memphis lead.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Pass to Winslow. And stolen by Giddey. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Ayton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Ayton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. Moving against Doncic. Now, here is Irving. Not a lot of room. Vanderbilt. That misses off the backboard.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Doncic looking it over. The pass to Giddey. Memphis the rebound. Okongwu, the pass to Avdia. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the Heat call time here. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Whiteside's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Bagley comes in for Okongwu. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. And then for Miami, Mike Muscala is checked in for Vanderbilt. Kobe White comes in for Terry Rozier. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Irving.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
Memphis leading by 14. Got a piece of it. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Kicks it to Muscala. Passes to Winslow. White trying to get open. Winslow's shot is off.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's White. Bagley with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And it's White missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game and that particular play.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Harris is checked in for Whiteside. Osman comes in for Avdia. Mann subbed in for Josh Giddey.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, when he's looking to score, Bagley becomes a lot more of a problem.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Miami. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Dinwiddie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bagley with a screen on none. Dinwiddie kicks to Bagley. Out to Harris. Clock at 6. The shot misses. And Miami the other way now. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's White. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Muscala. Takes the 3. And they recover it. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Got it up. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Heat, we've got Mike Muscala. Kyrie Irving is out there with Terry Rozier. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Vanderbilt in at the small forward. Rozier, the pass to Vanderbilt to the left side wing. Muscala. The shot will not fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Whiteside. And yes, it's good. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And even though they came up with some pretty tough defense, Whiteside finds a way to get that shot to fall.
Now Rozier. Pass to Muscala from outside the arc. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Over in the corner, Osman. Here's Mann. Harris a screen. Shot clock at 5. And slam dunk by Harris.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Rozier. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And this game has been so smooth for Rozier. He's finding his shots and really taking charge on the floor.
Dinwiddie kicks to Whiteside. And he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Holmes passes to Irving. Out of hand on it. Dinwiddie outside. The pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Heat. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Marvin Bagley.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He doesn't always get the minutes he's gotten tonight, but there's no way they were going to sit him down once he got going. And the crowd has been loving it. A memorable night for him coming off the bench. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Joe Ingles comes in for Ayton. And it's Jetty Osman in for Okongwu. Rozier against Giddey. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Grant. Rozier against Giddey. Rozier with the ball. And the Heat, another 3.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Giddey, the pass to Ingles. Back to Giddey. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Doncic kicks to Osman. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here is Irving. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And Giddey just that sixth sense to find the open man.
And the Heat call time here. Group in for the Heat. Mike Muscala is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Justice Winslow comes in for Vanderbilt. Whitey's checked in for Terry Rozier. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Irving. To the wing on the left. Nunn looking around. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. White against Giddey. Passes it to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Osman kicks to Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Avdia. Kept alive. Here's Osman. No good from 11 feet. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength
for the Grizzlies.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Marvin Bagley.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Rozier, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. On offense, here are the Heat. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here's Rozier. 11 feet away. That one wide left. Now, Giddey. Pass to Doncic. Avdia kicks to Osman. Cranes it from beyond the arc. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the game's...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Brett Barry.
Keep your distance, cousin. You switch like a... Track hard with the kick. When I slide. Bet I move when I'm out.
And in this game, we've got talented centers, Smitty. It should be fun to watch these guys compete.
It is. I love the big versus big. It's a game within a game between the big fellas. They know everyone's watching their matchup. They want to get the best of each other.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've got Josh Giddey, Okongwu out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Avdia in at the small forward position.
And this is what makes Ivy special, his ability to finish with power at the rim.
Doncic with it. It's Avdia on the wing. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
There's McCollum with the three. Sinks the tray.
He can make this shot in his sleep. It is pure muscle memory for C.J. McCollum.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Okongwu. Outside Giddey. Six on the shot clock. Ayton with it. And Davis with the block.
All of AD's 7'6" wingspan coming into play allowed him to block it away.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Jackson. Launches it. And another three for Milwaukee.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score it with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Here's a Okongwu, defended by Jackson. Inside, McCollum with a steal. In transition, here come the Bucks. Lets it go from 11, and he knocks the jumper down. McCollum's got 5.
I just love the ball move.
Giddey passes to Ayton. Pass to Doncic. Avdia from outside. They get the rebound. Will it go? Knocks down the long J.
There, they get it going. 1 for 4 now. Always feel good to get that first one.
Now here's Davis. Jackson outside. Here's Oubre. Pass to Ivy, to the middle. Davis. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Okongwu, defended by Jackson. Now here's Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Kispert's checked in for Milwaukee. Quickly comes in for McCollum. The Bucks have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Jackson. Davis against Ayton. Nifty move. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Watford's checked in for the Bucks. Saric comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Here's Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Quickly. Buries it down low.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Harris, a screen on Quickly. Dinwiddie passes to Harris, and the shot goes.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Now Quickly. Pass to Ivy. Count it. Ivy's got his second bucket of the night.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
1:19 left in the first quarter here. Here's Dinwiddie. It's deflected. Here's Ivy. Pounded by Harris. Watford. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Pass to Watford. Back to Quickly. Lets the three fly. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Left side Bagley. It's stolen by Saric. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Quickly. He's covered by Dinwiddie. makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Just 3 on the clock. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
And so it's Milwaukee. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Joe Ingles is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's James Ennis. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Oubre, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bouknight comes in for Quickly. Outside Oubre. And stolen by Bagley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. One thing to keep in mind with Marvin Bagley III, he's still so young.
It seems like he's been around forever, B.A., but he was just 19 when he was drafted, the 2nd overall pick in 2018. His averages are great when he plays, so I think we got to give the young fella a little bit of time.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his 2nd season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win the championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Alan. Thank you.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. B.A., they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
And he lobs it up. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Here's Ennis. Shot clock at 5.
The length, the quickness, and the agility. Jaren Jackson has everything he needs to be a premier defender.
Here's McCollum. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And now it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Pass to Whiteside. The steal. Here's Bouknight. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
They have no answer defensively inside.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And McCollum, no good on that one.
And B.A., when you think of C.J. McCollum, not only a superb scorer, but an intelligent and clever passer, too.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Doncic. From deep, Giddey. Second shot opportunity. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
And Smitty McCollum has continued to add to his game over the years.
And what I like about it, we've seen the playmaking improve because he's one of the best combo guards we have in this game. An unpredictable player who just torches the defense.
Pass to Avdia. Takes a three. And they recover it. Here's Ayton. That one doesn't drop. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. McCollum outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. The three. It's rebounded by Memphis. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Ayton. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, you see the comfortability of Ayton these days, putting the ball on the floor and making a play.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. He's off on the second. For Milwaukee, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Doncic on the wing, guarded by Quickly. Here's Okongwu. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clock at 6. Pass to Avdia. Looking to win the drought. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. Here's Ivy. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ivy's got 9.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Okongwu. It's Giddey on the wing. Now here's Doncic. Guarded by Quickly. Here's Ayton with the drive. And it's rejected. They get it back. 1:24 left to play in the second quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Here's Doncic. Now here's Ayton. 1:09 left in the first half of basketball. Avdia from outside. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
To the paint. Here's Watford. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Ayton, the screen on Quickly. Down low. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
It's Avdia on the wing to stop the run. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. He has 6.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Here's Ivy. He's got 9. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Giddey.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 9 seconds left in the second. Ayton passes to Doncic. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Bucks on top.
Tremendous job finding the big dudes and letting...
Okay, time to... Thanks as always for...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And here's Memphis. It's an 18-point game. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Anthony Davis is out there with Jackson. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Ivy in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. 4 on the clock. Avdia, good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out. And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
You know, Anthony Davis has had his share of injury struggles, having to miss valuable games at times.
Pass to Giddey. Here's a Kongwu. Doncic with it. McCollum defends. And they doubled up Doncic. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Davis against Ayton. Now Doncic. Outside Giddey. 4 on the clock. Avdia from outside. Unable to get that one. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. McCollum against Doncic. McCollum, the pass to Oubre. Shoots from the baseline. With the second effort. Tipped. Doncic up top. McCollum defends. Doncic is doubled. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Davis. To the inside. And there's Jackson on the assist by Davis. Jackson's got his second bucket on the night.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Ayton passes to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Back to Ayton. Excellent D there from Davis.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Timeout called. Memphis. Bouknight, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Ingles, he's checked in for Memphis. Osman comes in for Kongwu. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. And here's Doncic. McCollum defends. Doncic passes to Giddey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his 1st foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Milwaukee on D. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points to the paint. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Doncic. Here's Avdia. A shot to stop the drought.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
McCollum with it. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Bouknight. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Nice work by C.J. McCollum on the defensive end. You love to see him grab these steals.
To the middle. Outside Giddey. Launches a three. And they get it back. Ingles passes to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Ingles. There's the triple. Rebound, Milwaukee. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to McCollum. That's in there. Davis with the assist. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter. Timeout called. Memphis. Will go for a different look here. Watford's checked in for Davis. Saric comes in for Jackson. Kispert's checked in for Oubre. And quickly subbed in for McCollum. Ennis, he's checked in for Memphis. Dinwiddie comes in for Giddey. Doncic finds Dinwiddie. And again, Memphis no good. Milwaukee has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Quickly outside. Up and over Doncic. And it's quickly with a miss.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
It's Avdia on the wing. Doncic is doubled. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. To halt the run. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Ivy's checked in for Bouknight. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Here's Avdia. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Here's Watford. Drills it from deep. He's got 7.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Avdia. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Avdia's got 7 points for the quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's Ivy. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Takes a 13-footer. That shot off. Timeout called. Memphis.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
It in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. They've got Marvin Bagley. He's out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Here's Springer. Pass to Bouknight. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Bouknight. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Bouknight can't get it to go. Dinwiddie outside. Inside. Bagley. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Timeout called. Memphis.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement. That should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, C.J. McCollum.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Bagley, a screen on McCollum. Dinwiddie with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Down low. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Memphis.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Dinwiddie against McCollum. Dinwiddie passes to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Pass to Davis. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
These close-range shots are Davis's bread and butter. He is a consistent scorer inside.
And the Grizzlies call time here. Ivy's checked in for the Bucks. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. And here's Doncic. Okongwu, high post. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
And don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. McCollum with a screen on Giddey. Here's Ivy. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, rocking him off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Doncic with it. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Pass to Ivy. And here's Davis. Shoots over Ayton. And he can't bank that one in. 1:42 left in the final quarter. Jackson against Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
And just a tenacious play by Doncic. Driving right into the defense and drawing a foul while shooting.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Watford's checked in for Davis. Saric comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Kispert's checked in for Oubre. And it's Bouknight in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Saric. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Saric has got his first 2 points.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for C.J. McCollum.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
The Grizzlies shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Doncic passes to Ayton. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. That one goes. Count it.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Saric a screen on Ayton, and he drives in.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Now quickly. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
Is what you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Andre Ayton out there with Okongwu. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Doncic. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Now here's Paul. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Now Doncic. Ayton a screen on Jones. Doncic with it. Now defended by Jokic. And that one's good, Ayton.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Middleton looking it over. It's over Avdia. Middleton can't get it to go. We play just over a minute here in the first. And here is Doncic. Ayton in the high post. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Middleton from deep. Another miss by Middleton.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Jones, the pass to Jokic. Over Ayton. Misses off the left iron.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Nuggets trail by 8. And the pass to Jokic. Powell against Giddey. To halt the run. And the rejection by Ayton. Okongwu kicks to Doncic. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Toppin, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Noel comes in for Norman Powell. Toppin finds Middleton. Jokic sets the screen for Middleton. That one drops for him.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry and looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5 to the middle. Here's Okongwu. Jokic grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Jokic with it. He's covered by 8. And Toppin throws it down.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Now, here's Okongwu. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he makes good on the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Noel. Free throw line jump shot. The shot comes out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Doncic throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
So both teams changing it up here. No good on the second free throw. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Osman. And that one drops.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Torres, the pass to Burks. Three-pointer. Denver gets it back. Hernan Gomez in the corner. He tries for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Memphis leading by 9. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dinwiddie dishes to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
One second left, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Harris, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Jones against Dinwiddie. Now here's Burks. He's guarded closely. Harris on the double team. 6 to shoot. Powell, no one around him, drops in the tray. Powell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Bagley with a screen on Jones. Dinwiddie kicks to Bagley. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Inside, Burks. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Burks has got his first 2 points. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Bagley with a screen on Jones. Dinwiddie passes to Bagley. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Powell, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Alec Burks. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Whiteside's checked in for Harris. Joe Ingles comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's James Ennison for Josh Giddey. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Denver. 9-point game. Middleton dishes to Jones. Back to Middleton. Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Right side, it's hauled in by Jokic. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Jones. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Dinwiddie with it. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bagley, no good. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies. He said he turned his ankle, and it is definitely starting to swell up. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jokic finds Middleton. Passes it to Jokic. Shoots from 14. And it's Denver scoring again.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now. They're using this size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
1:07 left now here in the second. For 3, Middleton. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Out to the wing. Ayton inside. 6 points for him. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Good. That one on target from Noel.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
We got 33 seconds left in the first half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. 32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Middleton outside. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Middleton. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Doncic kicks to Ayton.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. He has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
He hits the second from the line. 5 seconds left to play here in the half. It's tipped. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Here's Noel. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6. Thanks so much, David, and we'll...
Looking at their shot chart, they've made a clear effort to...
And let's take a look at the standings as the Western Conference. And that about wraps it up. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Powell. There's Boucher out there with Jokic. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
Now, here's Jokic. Jones looking for an opening. 6 on the shot clock. And Jokic slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Okongwu, the pass to Doncic. Giddey, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Giddey's got 5. Mark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Jokic.
It takes body control, concentration, and skill to score against that kind of defense. Jokic doing a really nice job inside.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Jokic, and the layup is good. 12 points for him.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. He kicks to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Jones, the pass to Jokic. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Jones. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the left wing. And Okongwu slams it in.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams. Boy, that defense smothered them in there. Love the intensity.
And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 14-6 run. And they double up Doncic. On the wing, Giddey. Powell against Doncic. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Noel, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Substitution on the court.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Torres into the lane.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Back to Dinwiddie. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here is Harris. And that one is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Noel. Fires the three. And with the rebound. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Rejected by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
James Ennis will check in for the Grizzlies. .40 seconds left to play here in the third. No good on the quick three. Memphis leading by 18. Now Dinwiddie. Feeds to Harris. And he can't jam it through.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Torres. Dinwiddie covering. To the inside. A wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. On target from 13 feet. Hernan Gomez has got his second bucket of the night. And so it's Memphis with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Nuggets trail by 16, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Bagley, also Whiteside out there, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Burks dishes to top it. Middleton outside. 4 on the shot clock. Jokic trying to free himself up, and he converts the layup. Middleton's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Nuggets. Here now is Dinwiddie. To the paint. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
The pass to Burks. Back to Middleton. Pass to Jokic. He slams it down right on top of Hassan Whiteside.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
exercising his authority.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Bagley, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
And Middleton kicks to Toppin. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Dinwiddie outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul him.
And he can't get the first one.
Wow, wouldn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toppin. Norman Powell comes in for Burks. And Jones subbed in for Noel.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Passes to Ennis. Bagley in the post. Defended by Middleton. Bagley with the bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
They lost two straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. And during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Doncic. And there's the drive. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 9. It's up a 3. Avdia with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And they double up Doncic. That's the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now there's no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. They're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he hits both.
Well, that time he made the most of that trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
1:51 left to play here in the fourth. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jokic. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Down low. Here's Jokic. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possession.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Ayton. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Jones with the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Ayton. Now, here's Doncic. From inside, and it's in off the backboard. And it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Powell for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 44 seconds left in the game. Ayton a screen. Doncic passes to Ayton. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Count that bucket.
Yes, sir. Jokic fired up, and so is his team. They love to see the big guy scoring like this.
Ayton a screen on Jones. Doncic dishes to Ayton. And it's in there. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Avdia. Makes it off the glass.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jimmy, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems.
Yeah, when you think about us, just think about it. We don't own nothing. If we get money, we got a little few dollars, but our whole family tore up. You getting the money for the people in your family that ain't got nothing. When it's all said and done, what do you own? You don't own nothing. You don't own you. Playing basketball, he don't own that jersey. He can't even be in a commercial with his name on the back. So when it's really all said and done, what did you do this for? What difference did you make?
You see how the world changing, yeah, they look. We'll say this, not a banging.
out slower than anticipated.
Here we go.
How do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even keeled. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Denny Avdia out there with a Kongwu. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Giddey in at the 2 spot. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Middleton from the outside. He drops it from range.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Ayton. Pass to Doncic. Here's a Kongwu. Outside Giddey. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Jones. Boucher a screen on Doncic. Jones. It's good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Wow, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Boucher, no good. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Powell for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Doncic with it. To the inside. Stolen by Jones. Ayton against Jokic. Pass to Powell. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Picked up by a Kongwu. To the paint. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Boucher with it. Boucher a screen on Giddey. Powell passes to Boucher. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
The free throw drops for Boucher.
Boucher at the line for 2.
And Boucher drops them both. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And here's Doncic. Pass to a Kongwu. Back to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic from behind the arc. The shot comes out. Now Denver takes it the other way. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Jokic. He's covered by Ayton. Jones from outside. Connects from downtown. Jones has got 5 points.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Now here's Doncic. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Powell against Giddey. Left side Jones. Back to Powell. They grab their own miss. Jones misses.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Powell against Doncic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Harris is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Bagley comes in for Okongwu. Osman, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's Ennis in for Giddey.
Nice work around the rim, taking it up with confidence.
For Memphis, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Now Doncic. Outside Bagley. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. And 1:01 left in the first. Pass to Noel. Beyond the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Now here's Doncic. Inside. Harris misses. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Noel. It's rebounded by Memphis.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic with the jam.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
To the inside. Here's Noel. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Here's Doncic. Pass to Ennis. Here's the 3. Doesn't go that time. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Nuggets ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets? So, on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter, we've got James Ennis. Marvin Bagley is out there with Cedi Osman. And it's Harris in at the 5. And Burks gets it to go.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Harris. Yes! And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Harris has gotten his first bucket of the night.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
On the wing, Burks. There's the 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. Bagley sets a screen. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bagley. 5 to shoot. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Toppin. Here's Noel. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Now Burks. Pass to Toppin. The 3-ball. Burke's no good. Well, Memphis shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Dinwiddie with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Harris a screen. Dinwiddie with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Harris's shot is good. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Side in the second quarter. To the left wing. Fades. And it's Harris with the rebound. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
And that one's good. Bagley.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Noel. Jokic with a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Noel. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center. Position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Bagley. He can't get it to go. Oh, good D by Boucher. Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Powell. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Now Dinwiddie. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Pass to Powell. To the middle. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
There's a screen by Whiteside. Dinwiddie passes to Whiteside. Stolen by Jones. And it's Middleton driving. Deflected. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. We've got 1:28 left in the second. Powell outside. He takes it in. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Used the hit to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 3. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Dinwiddie finds Whiteside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And it's Boucher with the rebound. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Powell passes to Boucher, and it's good. 2 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bagley. Here's Ennis. Shoots. Easy jumper from very short distance. Ennis has got his first 2 points of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Hernan Gomez with it. And Whiteside with a block. And they'll get another chance. Another shot. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Nugget.
They've gotten a big lift from their bench. Others making their presence.
And changing gears now. Looks like we've got some great interaction. Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Marvin Bagley really making a difference here.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Chris Boucher out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half from Michael Malone. Doncic passes to Ayton.
Yeah, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
for the Grizzlies, DeAndre Ayton. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Doncic passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Here's Middleton. And he can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Doncic outside. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
And it's Middleton finishing it off. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
A different look for Denver. Toppin, he's checked in for Boucher. Burks comes in for Powell. And it's Noel in for Jones. Timeout call, Memphis.
Chris Middleton. 1 shot. Timeout call for Memphis. Fans, please welcome to the floor your Nuggets dance team. That's right, fans. Give it up once again for your very own Denver Nuggets dancer.
A proven champion. Middleton is someone any team would love to have. A great player and a great locker room presence as well.
Ayton with a screen. Doncic with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. That one's good for 2. Ayton's got 7 now in this quarter.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Middleton. Here's Noel, guarded by Doncic. Now Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Ayton. And it's Jokic missing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
Second team foul. Shooting from Memphis, DeAndre Ayton. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Bagley's checked in for Okongwu. Osman comes in for Avdia. Ennis, he's checked in for Giddey. And it's Dinwiddie in for Doncic.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Middleton. And he lobs it up top.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, the big finish by Bagley. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Pass to Middleton. He shoots. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's covered closely. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It goes on Obi Toppin. Timeout called. Memphis.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Harris is checked in for DeAndre Ayton, and it's Ingles in for Ennis.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
From 13, the Grizzlies pull it in. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Here's Noel. Ingles defending. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Can they get it? Oh, Harris with the block. Dinwiddie with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Bagley sets a screen. Dinwiddie passes to Bagley. Misses the baby hook. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it for the Nuggets. Boucher's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Powell comes in for Burks. And it's Jones in for Noel. Timeout called. Memphis. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Bagley. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Osman. And stolen by Jones. And here comes the break. Powell finds Jones. Ingles defending. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie passes to Harris. Down low. Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Outside Jones. Powell for three. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Jetty Osman. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Harris in at the center position, locking down the middle. Middleton outside. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Memphis leading. Here's Dinwiddie. Harris finds Ingles. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingles has got his first points of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Jones, the pass to Jokic. Middleton with it. Outside Jones. Here's Jokic. Banked it in off the glass.
The size, the skill, the footwork. Jokic has it all. Just a strong move.
Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Osman. Ingles with it. Powell covers. Ingles, good. Ingles got 4 points in the quarter.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Jones' shot is good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Dinwiddie. Inside. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got assist number 7 tonight. Jones against Dinwiddie. Jones, the pass to Jokic. Outside Jones. To the right side. The baseline, Jay. Misses off the left iron. The Grizzlies have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Jones against Dinwiddie. Pass to Whiteside. Ingles with it. Here's Osman. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go. And it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Oh, it's stolen. Timeout called. Memphis. All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Marvin Bagley.
And it's simple. I mean, when you shoot it like he has, this award is a lock. I mean, up over 60% from the field, that's crazy good. He's given them just about everything he's had today.
This year was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Pass to Jokic. Over Ayton. And again, Denver no good. For Memphis, they've gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Middleton against Doncic. Now Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Chris Boucher.
DeAndre Ayton at the line for 1.
The free throw's off from Ayton. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Middleton passes to Boucher. Here's Noel. They need this. Pass to Jones. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Here's Noel. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Guys, just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And there's 1:45 left in the game. Doncic passes to Ayton. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton. Setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
Jones with the ball. Now Doncic defending. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Jones against Doncic. Pass to Avdia. Stolen by Jokic. Taken away. Back to Avdia. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Avdia's got his first 3 points of the game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Powell up and in on the layup.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Doncic up top. Ayton, no good. And here's Denver. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
.34 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Toppin. 6 to shoot. Burks finds Toppin. No good on the 3. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Now here's Powell. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the...
Loyalty over royalty, I know the vibes.
Whooped it. I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese. I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm by my chicken like it's a 2-piece. You can have your back to your...
At the power forward position, standings.
It's still early. In the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. We've got Chris Boucher. Powell is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Doncic. Following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. Ayton a screen on Jones. Doncic passes to Ayton. And it's good, 2 points.
That's with the foul there. Ayton's powerful on the inside. At 7-2, he'll go through you.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to. Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Over in the corner, Avdia. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Jones finds Boucher. Powell with it. Jokic sets the screen for Powell. Softly drops in the floater. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
Powell with a little teardrop action that time.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Doncic passes to Avdia. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Jokic. Middleton outside. Jokic a screen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Now, here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Doncic. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
And Powell giving great effort here defensively.
The Grizzlies with another miss. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. And Coach had nothing but praise for his players, saying they've done everything I've asked. They put in the extra work in practice, trying to turn their weaknesses into strengths. That's showing up in the win column. As a coach, Kevin, it's probably the best you can ask for. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, Doncic following Tyus Jones' three-point attempt. Here's Avdia. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Jokic, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Pass to Ayton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The classic big man play there, just pushing right past the defense. Finishing strong.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now, here's Burks. Defense right on him. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here now is Dinwiddie to the paint. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. One-on-one fast break. Here's Burks. Count that one. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here's Noel. Grizzlies making the shot. Passes it to Torres. From deep three-point range, the Nuggets with a new 14. Here's Hernan Gomez. The shot that time, not on target. And Memphis the other way now. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. High post Bagley. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Bagley bringing it right now and taking his frame and presenting it for contact.
54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Burks the pass to Toppin. 2 points. That one goes.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now, Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Harris. Toppin pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. So here's Burks. Kicks it to Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off his shot. Jacks up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Toppin with the steal. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 1. Live from...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Let's make sure that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Chris Middleton is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Noel into the shooting guard position.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Jones against Dinwiddie. Jones the pass to Jokic. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
In the painted area at that kind of size, Jokic is a rock that's not moving around. There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a five-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple-doubles might just take the cake. Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Whiteside's checked in for the Grizzlies. Joe Ingles comes in for Jetty Osman. Powell, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jokic does produce triple-doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times.
Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got 4 this quarter.
Working around the rim, Bagley a tough cover there because of his quickness.
Jokic with the screen on Ingles. Bagley with the block. Jones against Dinwiddie. Jokic with the steal. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. On the wing, Jones from about 16. Rebound by Ennis.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Now the pass to Bagley. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Jones against Dinwiddie to the right side. Here's Jokic. And again, Denver no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ingles with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's screamed in by Whiteside.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And he stays with it. Boucher finds Middleton. Jokic sets the screen for Middleton. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Execution by Whiteside there on the pick and roll. Flawless. Diving right towards the basket and getting the ball in ideal position.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Powell kicks to Burks. Shoots over Abdia. The Nuggets with another miss.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Launches a 3. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Giddey the pass to Okongwu. And there it is for him. And it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Burks. Torres. Giddey defending. Here's Torres. It's rebounded by Giddey. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Doncic passes to Okongwu. Second chance effort. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Noel, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Chicago Bulls. Here's Burks. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Noel. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Torres. They get the rebound. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts in the offensive glass.
Inside, here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
The Nuggets trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Burks. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Doncic passes to Giddey. And the layup's good off the glass. Giddey's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Memphis, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 4.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should have.
Okay, time to discuss the first half of. And that's a halftime wrap.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
DeAndre Ayton out there with Okongwu. Then it's Avdia. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now, here's Doncic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And they double up Doncic. Giddey, no one around him. Off target from outside.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Jokic finds Jones. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Outside, Jones. Second chance shot, and Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Okongwu kicks to Giddey. And here is Doncic. And they double up Doncic. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Off target with his 3.
The third quarter has not started well. Just one of 4.
Here's Middleton. It's rebounded by Memphis. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Now, Doncic. Ayton a screen on Jones. Doncic passes to Ayton. Misses in close.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Giddey against Jones. Baseline J on the way. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Doncic. Passes it to Ayton. Here's Avdia. It doesn't go for him. And it's Denver the other way. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Here's Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Kicks to Burks. Bagley with the rebound. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 11. Dinwiddie with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Dinwiddie.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Dinwiddie finds Harris. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Harris has got 6 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
He takes it in, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Torres, the pass to Burks. Toppin, no one around him. No good with the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. 36 seconds left to play in the third. There's the pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Burks looking around. There's a screen by Toppin. Burks the pass to Hernan Gomez.
The young Spaniard Hernan Gomez, a good finisher around the basket.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He feeds it to Harris. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. So out there for the Nuggets right now. There's Boucher out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Noel in at the point. To the middle. And finished off by Bagley.
That's one of those games for Bagley where he just looks so confident.
And here's Burks. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by Jokic. Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Pass to Boucher. Middleton outside. And it's Denver scoring again.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Dinwiddie kicks to Whiteside. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Memphis on the break. Stolen by Middleton. Passes to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Marvin Bagley.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He doesn't always get the minutes he's gotten tonight, but there's no way they were going to sit him down once he got going. And the crowd has been loving it. A memorable night for him coming off the bench. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Giddey kicks to Okongwu. Doncic outside. Ayton a screen on Jones. Doncic with it. Now defended by Jokic. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1. Very fluid.
Powell against Giddey. Jokic sets the screen for Powell to the inside. And Jokic slams it in.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not
no.
at all.
And they double up Doncic. Memphis moving it around. And that one's good, Ayton.
And Giddey just that 6th sense to find the open man.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Jones kicks to Powell. Over Giddey. Grizzlies with the rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Doncic. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Dishes it to Jones, and there's the pass to Pop. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. Jones the pass to Jokic. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 19. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. A different look for Denver. So here's Burks. Hernan Gomez kicks to Burks. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Noel. And it's off from three-point range.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Memphis.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Giddey, no good. So it's Denver now, trailing by 19. Noel, no good. Memphis with the ball. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Avdia. From the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Noel. It's tipped. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it up.
右，漫步在车上的街头随目光。
make a big splash here tonight. And it's the Warriors to start out. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Murray out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Green in at the 2. And here's Giddey. Pass to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. And we've got some surprise teams here in the early season.
Some are surprisingly bad, and some are exceeding expectations. There's still a long season ahead, and things can change quickly, B.A.
Here's Okongwu. Doncic with it. He's covered by Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Ayton. That one a little long. Wiggins outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
Now here's Giddey. Right wing. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Curry. Adams with a screen on Doncic. Outside for Green. And a miss there on the triple. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Curry. Doncic with it. Pass to Okongwu. Green against Giddey. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
Here's Curry. The kick out to Wiggins. Tries yet again. Here's Adams. And finally they hit one.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Now here's Giddey. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Adams. Now Curry. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins for 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Giddey. Green covering. Giddey against Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Giddey's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
And the Warriors call time here. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of carrot.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Curry against Dinwiddie. Pass to Carey. Back to Curry. On the take. Crafty move. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Now here's Dinwiddie. Bagley sets a screen. Dinwiddie passes to Bagley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he drops the first. Second free throw, no good. Memphis leading. Now Dinwiddie. Left side Bagley. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Curry against Dinwiddie. Lets it go. Golden State with the rebound.
Beautiful effort on that tip in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Curry. The three. No good there.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And they pick up 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Warriors trailing. There's 18 seconds left in the opening quarter. That won't go either for Curry.
He can't get a shot to go this quarter. Might want to get others more involved.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Harris. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Memphis leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Marvin Bagley is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's James Ennis. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Green. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Wiggins against Dinwiddie. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Over Murray. Nice shot by Whiteside. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Wiggins outside. On the wing, Green. Adams a screen. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's tipped. Right side Bagley. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. Bagley's gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the 1 miss. Right side against Adams. Outside, Green. Pass to Wiggins. Shoots from 12. And that one hits the back iron.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Dinwiddie with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the middle. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Green. Going inside, and it's hammered home by Green.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Dinwiddie against Adams. Here's Whiteside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Harris is checked in for Whiteside. Osman comes in for Ingles. And it's Mann in for Ennis. Şengün checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for McDaniels. Pass to Wiggins. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Carey's checked in.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing.
To the inside, Okongwu. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Şengün.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, B.A., and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Doncic against Curry, and they doubled up Doncic from deep. Giddey. Memphis the rebound. Here's Okongwu, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Pass to Curry. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Curry's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Ayton with it. Now here's Giddey. He's got 6. Basket's good. Giddey's got 8 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now here's Curry. Into the lane. Good D by Doncic.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
30 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Giddey. Ayton inside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Pass to Carey. Here's Green. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
It's Giddey on the wing. This one for three. And that's not going to go. And so it's Memphis up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon.
And for those teams at the top of the standings, and now let's focus on our game. A strong. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Marvin Bagley really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Murray. Then it's Green, then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Adams in it to 5 down low.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Now here's Curry. Wiggins has space. Avdia pulls it in.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Giddey against Green. That's good from Giddey on the assist from Okongwu. And it's a 12-point Memphis lead. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Wiggins passes to Curry. Murray, a screen on Doncic. And here's Curry for 3. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got his second basket on the night. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Okongwu, and he jams it home with authority.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is really. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
McDaniels is checked in for Green. Timeout call, Memphis. Here's Doncic. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Giddey from downtown. And again, Memphis no good. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And they doubled up Doncic. Avdia from outside.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Ayton, the screen on Curry. Doncic passes to Ayton. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Ayton's got his first points of the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Adams a screen. Here's Curry. And there it is for him.
The versatility of Curry in the pick and roll. He can make a play for himself, the roller, or someone else on the perimeter.
Now here's Doncic. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Avdia. Lets it go from deep.
First personal foul.
And the Warriors make
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Murray passes to Wiggins. And he banks in the layup. Wiggins has got 7.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Harris down low, defended by Şengün. Harris' shot is good. Harris has got his second basket.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Pass to Murray. Outside McDaniels. And here's Wiggins. Clock at 6. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Harris down low, working on Şengün. Harris' shot is good.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Pass to Murray. Back to Wiggins. Fires from deep. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter here. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've gotten great results playing through the low block, forcing the defense to deal with their size and footwork.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Carey's checked in for the Warriors. Green comes in for Wiggins. And Harris drops them both. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Carey. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Dinwiddie. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Carey, hounded by Harris. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
He misses the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
24 seconds left to play in the third. Şengün against Harris. And yep, it's good. And now a 12-point Memphis lead.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Green, tightly guarded. They set the screen. Knocks down the triple. Green's got his third basket on the night right there.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. We've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies out in front, up 9. And we're coming. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Jetty Osman. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Mann. And here's Whiteside. He's covered by Curry. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
This is where you want Whiteside finishing. In close where he can use his strength and physicality.
Curry against Dinwiddie. Takes a 13-footer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Mann. Green covering. Pass to Bagley. 5 on the clock. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Adams. Here's Wiggins. Outside, Green. Now Curry. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Curry against Dinwiddie. Curry gets the bucket.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
There's a screen by Whiteside. Pass to Mann from outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Mann's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
On the wing, Curry. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Back to Curry. Again, the Warriors score.
On the catch-and-shoot step is nearly automatic. All he needed was the ball.
Timeout call, Memphis. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Marvin Bagley.
Hey, guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
You know, his standout performance made all the difference coming off a tough loss in their last game. He was on a mission to make sure they didn't lose 2 in a row. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach is giving to his team. He told them it's going to come down to our defense. If we buckle down and get stops, they've got no way back. With the win in sight, he doesn't want them to relax. Guys, back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Giddey. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Throws it up high, and it's hammered home by Green.
Such a clever facilitator. Steph Curry is fantastic at noticing when his teammates are uncovered.
Doncic up top. He's covered by Curry, and they doubled up Doncic. Outside Giddey takes the 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Now Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Giddey passes to Doncic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Şengün checked in for the Warriors. And the Grizzlies call time here.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Curry, he's open and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Curry's got 11 points here in the second half. For Memphis, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
Inside.
Well read defensively. That window closed so fast.
Here's Curry.
We know he's comfortable to shoot the three ball, but he's becoming very comfortable inside the paint, drawing fouls, scoring, or getting to the free throw line.
And so Curry nails both of them. And stolen by Green. Şengün from 13. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Green. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Curry against Doncic. Avdia from outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Curry against Doncic. And the bucket is good.
When Steph Curry gets in a groove like this, it's trouble for the defense. I'm not sure how they can stop it.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Grizzlies.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And here's Doncic. Ayton inside, defended by Şengün. Ayton, no good. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
The kick out to Wiggins. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up by 9.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
And it's Giddey with a rebound. Timeout called. Memphis. They're leading by 9. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution. But let's see out of the timeout.
Here's Okongwu. And so it's Memphis winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Said I know you want to change the world, but for the night, please just reach over and hit the lights, please. Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. For now, everything just seems so right. And how you make the darkness seem so bright. I'm feeling like things gon' be alright. Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. For now, everything just seems so right. And how you make the darkness seem so bright. I'm feeling like things gon' be alright. Lights, please. Lights, please. Lights, please. Lights, please. Turn off the lights. Lights, please.